you can step to me? Thinking again. Welcome back to the greatest fucking show of all time, you little dickhead. It's called the BTEC playlist, and I missed it last month because I went to fucking Croatia. What was I thinking? Whoops, my bad. I kind of accidentally went to Croatia. But yeah, it's all good now. We're back, and I'm going to be covering my last 2 months in one slightly bigger playlist. This is 30 songs in this playlist in total. Here's some cool songs that I think are really great, and you should listen to them. I recommend you do if you've never heard them. Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. First song is Metal Bird by Panda. One of the most warm and inviting intro songs I've ever listened to. It's one of those tracks that whenever I just see it on my phone, I'm just like scrolling through the albums on my Spotify and I just spot Good Luck and Do Your Best. I'm just like, oh, I could be listening to that album right now. Why am I not? I should do that. Let me just play it. And that opening track just fucking immersive. It just grabs me in. It just pulls me in and I just listen to the whole thing. It's just great. Track 2 is Jacket Weather by Sam Gellaitry. A really feel-good, summery bop. Oh, I fucking hate that word so much. Really twinkly and pretty and catchy, and it has some really cool sitars going on that I like a lot, and yeah, go listen to it. You will smile. Next up is Leon Vynehall with Movements Chapter 3, a really hypnotic and entrancing, smooth, slow, patient, rewarding, groovy, and beautiful electronic jam. I'm just rambling a shitload of just whatever adjective comes to my head. The piano on this song is the best shit ever, so that's pretty cool. Next up, it's Alcest or Alcest. It's Alcest, I think it is. I've always thought it was Alcest because they're like a French band, but fuck it, it's Alcest. And the album Kodama, the title track, Kodama, 9 minutes of just black gaze heaven, man. Some of the melodies in this thing are so just awe-inspiring. It's beautiful, really, really great progressive track right here. Next up, it's Saintseneca with Sleeper Hold. I actually got a copy of their new album super early, like a month ago. I actually emailed the label and was like, hey, could I totally get the new album? Because you guys are cool. Seriously, go listen to Such Things and go listen to Dark Arc. They're both fucking great. And I was like, man, I like this band. Can I just get the new album early so I can review it on release day? And guess what? I fucked up. It's out now, and I totally missed my chance to review it early. Yeah, I was just busy, man. I don't know. I just never did it, so I'm stupid. But yeah, anyway, Saintseneca are a great band. I recommend listening to their shit. The song Sleeper Hold, this thing, it's so cheerful, super catchy, really impassioned vocal performance on this thing too. Yeah, man, some really great emo folk rock shit, I guess. Bit of alt rock in there too. Yeah, I recommend this band. They're pretty sweet. Next up is Krule Without Getting Ribs. Man, I just love some of the guitar lines Krule comes up with sometimes. They're just so fucking gorgeous and sunny and lovely. But this song has a very melancholic tone to it, and Krule's voice is just baritone, just like wounded, just tortured tone on this track. It's just so harrowing to listen to on this particular song. It's such a wonderful song. Next up, it is Moog City by C418 from the Minecraft soundtrack. Minecraft soundtrack, man, has been getting crazy play from me. Hey, ignore the fact that it's Minecraft. It is so pretty. It's such a pretty soundtrack. It's really wonderful. Like, honestly, it's such a soothing listen. If you're just like awake at 3 AM and can't get to sleep or something, throw this on. It will set the mood so nice. It's just so fucking relaxing, and the strings on this particular song are really wonderful. Next up, it is American Football with But the Regret. Insanely just direct, relatable, and human writing on this song. It's a really dynamic song too. There's a really fantastic progression at this point in the song that it just warms my heart every time I hear it. That sounded corny as fuck. Yeah, everything about the song is just gorgeous. So yeah, that's cool. Next up, it is Undo by Bjork from Vespertine, her second best album. Some really gorgeous lyrics that I interpret to be sort of about undoing a mistake that has caused a relationship to become something that used to be really wonderful and pretty, and now it's becoming a bit of a hassle. It's just yearning for the chance to fix your wrong, I think, is kind of how I take it. But yeah, still, Bjork vocally is, of course, phenomenal. And yeah, some of the most enchanting production on this album, in my opinion. And next up after this, I have an even more beautiful and poignant song. Playboy Carti's Pull. Best track on Dial It. David Rowe, I love you. This fucking video, I was just walking to work and I was like, oh shit, he did a kamikaze review. Hit play, and like 30 seconds in, the grin on my face was so fucking big. God damn, I didn't expect that. That was great. But yeah, that whole video, honestly, that video is just gospel. Could not agree more. Oh my god, what an album. Moving on from there, I have Ski Mask with Rev 8617. Yeah, please listen to this track with the best equipment you have, because the way the beat comes in on this track is fucking euphoric. Oh, it's so wonderful. Next up is Monte Booker with New Chapter, a really cool piece of trap slash future bass that's really fun and groovy and pretty and sunny and bright, and some really creative sound play on this thing, and some pretty, you know, sweet switch ups going on too. Monte Booker, man, this dude is one of the strongest producers out right now. He produces a lot for Smino and shit like that, so yeah, you know, you might recognize him from some of the, I think he did most of Black Swan, but yeah, he's super talented, and I'm looking forward to seeing where his future goes. So yeah, after that it's Placebo with You Don't Care About Me. I thought it'd be best to put this song on the album. It's not really like one of the most stirring tracks, you know, Burger Queen and My Sweet Prince and Ask for Answers kind of chill the fuck out of me. They're pretty harrowing listens. They kind of really shook me on first listen especially, and I feel like those are the tracks that really stand out most. This album is pretty fucking, it's vivid. Everything about it feels so honest and personal, and it's to a chilling degree. But this track is a nice balance of something that sounds pretty catchy, but still manages to maintain the same sense of genuine pain and humanity that I get from this album. So I think it's a nice balance, and that I thought it would fit pretty well in this playlist context. So I, you know, I landed on this track. Next up, it's Opalescent by Rolo Tomassi from the album Grievances. You know, I thought, you know, hey, fuck it, you know, I mean, Time Will Die and Love Will Bury It's like incredible, so let me go listen to some other albums they have. I checked out Grievances. I was blown away. I was completely stunned by it because, you know, these guys are apparently not human. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out their other shit because, yeah, this album was fucking ridiculous. And Opalescent is honestly one of the most gorgeous songs they have. It tops some of the cuts from Time Will Die. It's probably a top 5 Rolo Tomassi song from what I've heard so far. Yeah, these guys are just my shit, man. They just fucking hit the spot for me. So yeah, sick. Next up, it's Kate Bush with Pull Out the Pin from her best album, The Dreaming. Oh, Hounds of Love. Get out. No. Okay, Hounds of Love is fantastic, but like, The Dreaming and Sensual World are both better. I don't give a fuck. The Dreaming has her best vocal performance. Like, oh my god. Kate Bush's voice on The Dreaming, it goes so eccentric and passionate. It's a great balance of just going all the fucking way, but never losing the grasp of the listener. You know, it never feels like it's too far to the point where it stops feeling, you know, real, and that's what I love about it. And just the song craftsmanship on The Dreaming is just so creative at points. Pull Out the Pin, I just think, exemplifies everything that makes Kate Bush such a phenomenal musician, and I fucking recommend it if you've never listened to The Dreaming. Holy shit, dude, The Dreaming is incredible. Oh man, moving on from there, I have, fuck, what's the actual title of the song? I forgot oh my god, okay, it's 3. It's the third track from Aphex Twins Soul Volume 2. I forget what the actual like title is, because on Spotify it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This track is just like the sonic representation of realizing there's no hope, and it's gorgeous. Next up, it's Glint, though, by Deafheaven. Ordinary Corrupt Human Love is album of the year, baby! This album kind of fucked me up, I can't lie. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's fucking flawless. It's one of my top 10 favorite albums of all time at this point. I kind of can't believe how much it impacted me. And yeah, as a song in its own right, it is a great song with a phenomenal ending. I love the climax of this track so fucking much. It's beautiful. It's probably my favorite Deafheaven song, I think. Next up, it's Spiritualized with All of My Thoughts from the album Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space. Dude, the harmonica on this track, the way this track kind of balances those like really sensual vocal moments where all of my thoughts are of you, it just sounds so passionate, and then you have those explosions as well, and the way it plays off that throughout the song, it's a really it's a roller coaster of a track that is patient but explosive. It never loses your attention. It's a wonderful song, my personal favorite from that album. But yeah, next up it's New Color by Alone, the opening track from Galaxy Garden. Oh my god. This track is a banger. It's fucking awesome. It's so catchy. And the drums on this song, oh my god, the drums on this track are so dope. Next up is Flip You by Coucou Chloe. Shout out to Joe. You put me onto this track and it's fire. The beat on this track, oh my god, if you like Sophie, you like that weird scrapey electronic fucking industrial shit that's all wonky and weird, you like that? Hell yeah you do. This track is that, and it's awesome. Coucou Chloe's really whispery, like kind of like seductive tone is just so appropriate on this track. It's a banger. I love this song. Next up, it's Uyama Hiroto with Path of Wind. Yeah, honestly, Uyama Hiroto is incredible. Holy shit. There are so many. I know too many Nujabes fans who don't know who Uyama Hiroto is and haven't listened to his music. It's if you like Nujabes, honestly, if you like Modal Soul, bro, A Son of the Sun and Freedom of the Sun It's just modal soul, but upgrade. Path of Wind is the song. Oh my god, the piano on this track, that loop is so hypnotic, and the way the fucking sax just comes in, and that just, those drums, those bustling drums, it just keeps going. It's just like how long is it? Like what, 2 minutes fucking, it's 40, 2 minutes 40. It feels longer to me. It's such a complete song. Oh my god, it just warms my fucking soul. Next up it is Masego with Too Much. That's not the melody of the song. I'm not sure why I said too much like that, because it sounds like that was me, like, I don't know, impersonating like the hook or something. This track is so fucking catchy. Masego's sense of humor cracks me the fuck up. He is such a goofy character. If you listen to his music, he has a really kind of eclectic sense of humor that he sort of sprinkles in throughout these songs. It just makes it that much more playful and fun. And yeah, I just love his vocals are like weirdly mixed in. They're like kind of echoed out, but it works so well. And the outro of the song, the second half of this song, is just Masego freestyling these completely random like vocal harmonies over the smooth fucking jazzy beat. And it's just so catchy. He just sounds like he's having so much fun on this track. And the first half, which is like the actual song. Oh my god, that beat is so fucking bright. Man, Masego, I can't wait for his new album on Friday. I'm looking forward to that, man. Masego is a talented fucking dude, especially considering that he does everything. Like, he made a song called I Do Everything. And it's about, like, how, yeah, he plays the sax, he plays the hops, he plays this, he plays that, he does the drums, he does the singing. He does everything. It's sort of a tongue-in-cheek kind of song. A little indulgent, maybe, but I don't care. It's fun. Next up, it's Cloud Nothing. Cloud Nothing's just dropped a new track called The Echo of the World. This album... okay, it's okay. This Cloud Nothing's album is top 5 most anticipated. Dude, this track is fucking awesome. This track is good. It's like here and nowhere else. Cloud Nothing's, but just like darker and angrier, and it's fucking crazy. Like Here and Nowhere Else. I love that album to fucking death. I think it's a great album. Attack on Memory is cool too. Life Without Sound can fuck right off. Okay, now Here and Nowhere Else is amazing. So catchy, so ferocious, so fucking dope. And yeah, this track is all that, but with like a darker tone, and it's just fucking ill. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that new album. Next up, it's Title Fight with Crescent-Shaped Depression. Post-hardcore fans, if you ain't got into Title Fight, do it. They got some fire-ass shit. And this track right here, man. Yeah, it's a good song. The rawness of the vocals and the way it's just paired up with these really just kind of sunny and playful, catchy... Oh my god, the audio video is so out of sync on my thing. It's fucking, I mean, this is editing, this is gonna suck. But yeah, this track is really pretty, but also really just raw and passionate and powerful and aggressive, but still simultaneously sounding really hopeful. All the marks of a good post-hardcore track right here, 2.5 minutes, super catchy, it's wonderful. If you're a fan of fucking Touche Amore, At the Drive-In, all that good shit, Title Fight is up your street. I recommend it. Next up is Yo La Tengo with Madeline. Bro, this album fucked me up, man. What the fuck? Okay, I was looking to get into some Yo La Tengo, right? I started with And Then Nothing Turned Itself Inside Out. Listened to it on the car journey on the way to the airport for Croatia, and that whole journey, I was in this fucking crazy mental space. This song or this album just fucking took me somewhere insane. It grabbed me so much. It's a really slow album, really patient. The lyrics, the way the vocals sound so intimate, and the lyrics are really simple. Like, the writing isn't exactly all that poetic or like deep or anything. It's really straightforward, but everything about it feels completely just authentic and deeply rooted in just the human experience. And instrumentally, it's really just sparse and spacious and immersive. There's a really strong atmosphere to this album. And when this song came on, Madeline, everything just sort of clicked on why I love the album, because this track is probably the most accessible song on here. It's a really sort of kind of groovy, happy, bright sounding track in a sea of songs that are really just slow and personal and spacious. And this track kind of took me out, it really threw me off guard. It just kind of made me reflect on everything in a really positive way and just made me feel happy and shit. It was just wonderful, so yeah, big fan of that. Next up it is Igloo Ghost with, what did I say? Let me relax for a minute. Igloo Ghost! Like, fucking chill, Buffalo, you dick. The song is Nama, because fucking hell. Okay, so Clear to May, great EP, love the EP. Igloo Ghost, you're not a human being. How do you fucking do this shit? I don't know. But yeah, Nama slaps. Okay, the baby voice thing is gold. Love that. But oh my god, the melodies he sprinkles in throughout this track are so just catchy, and that drum pattern is so sick. The way he has those like 3 kicks and that like sharp, like fucking violent, harsh snare that just whips in, it's just so fucking cool. And then you have that electric guitar shit, and then that bass drop comes in, that wide, textured, oh my god, I don't know how he fucking does it. Ah, this track it's a banger. I love it. Next up we have another electronic song that's a little bit more groovy and simple and less absolutely insane. It's Flying Lotus's Camel. A really hypnotic beat right here. This is the kind of thing I would love to hear. It's just like some rappers just like freestyle on this beat, because it's kind of wonky and off-killer, but still really you can like feel the groove really easily. It's pretty easy to just get lost in just the groove of this track, despite it being just kind of wonky and janky. It's a pretty creative song, but I think the trance it puts you in is just really thick and inescapable. But yeah, next up after that I have the Beths with Little Death. Jesus, this Beths album is really catchy. Oh my god, I wish I reviewed it. Go watch Ryan's review. He said everything I would say. Second half of this song is just 10 out of 10. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Next up is Lakaboo by Portico Quartet. This album is one of my favorite albums ever. I love Portico Quartet. Please get into them if you're a jazz fan. Oh my god, Isla or Isla? I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. But yeah, Isla. Yeah, that's a fucking awesome one too. But holy shit, the self-titled is such a mesmeric jazz album. This is the sonic representation of just lingering uncertainty. Like that's how I feel when I hear the self-titled Portico Quartet. It's like everything about it sounds beautiful, but like there's like this weird off, just uneven feel to it all. It's sort of like the equivalent of like when there's just like one little thing in your head that you can't stop thinking about, that it probably is just a load of bullshit, but you can't help but, you know, you can't like ignore the possibility that maybe it's real and it's like fucking you up. And that's kind of how it feels when I listen to Portico. It's like there's just something off about it. It's the musical representation of not being certain. And I don't know if it's just me that gets that impression from this album, but yeah, I love this album. I think it's really beautiful. And Lakaboo, yeah, sends me to another fucking planet every time I hear it. It's great. But now moving on to the final track, the closer of the playlist has got to be Earth Mover by Have a Nice Life from Death Consciousness. Someone said, hey, review Death Consciousness. Yeah, it's like a 10. Arrowheads. There you go, there's my review. But yeah, anyway, Earth Mover is like the most crushing song of all time. What the fuck? This track kind of destroys me. This track and The Big Gloom, as well as I Don't Love, are 3 insanely harrowing songs that are pretty phenomenal. 10 out of 10 tracks, all 3 of them. I'll throw Holy Fucking Shit in there as well, actually. 40,000, that song is pretty wonderful. This whole album is fucking... It's something else. I might actually make a video on it one day. Who knows, man? Yeah, Earth Mover... the explosion on this song and the way it just like continues building during the last handful of minutes of the track, it never fails to give me shivers. It's fucking insane. This track's like 13 minutes. Death Consciousness is one of those albums that when you are in the mood for it, you play it a lot, but then you got to put it down for a while because it kind of just fucks you up. Yeah, so that's kind of that. Yeah, there you go. There's the playlist. I hope you like the playlist. I hope you think these songs are all good, like I do. If you don't, let me know. Let me know what was the most trash song. Tell me which songs on this album. The playlist. Fucking, can I? What the hell? Tell me like if you. I don't know. Just yeah, whatever. Just comment whatever you want. I don't fucking. Yeah, that's yeah. Bye.